This video is being prepared to provide you with a little bit of history about the Villa Park Rotary Club. The club started its formation in the summer of 1995. Dr. Michael Abdallah was the new district governor for our local district 5320, and Mike wanted to form a new club in Villa Park. He knew Villa Park well because he lived in Villa Park for many, many years, and he knew that the nature of Rotary would resonate very, very well with Villa Park residents. Now, as it turned out, I was a member of the Irvine Spectrum Rotary Club, and I had just purchased a house in Villa Park. And one of Mike's assistant governors was a fellow by the name of Dale Ford. Dale knew that I was going to be moving to Villa Park, and so he connected me with Dr. Abdallah, and two additional people, Jay Lieberman and Nick Terpstra, and I met with Mike, and we got the club started in July of 1995. We had our initial meetings with the Villa Park community in September and October, and we actually started our Rotary meetings in late fall 1995. Our original charter date is March of 1996, so we recently celebrated our 20th anniversary. So, want to talk with you about some of the things that may seem obvious now, but may be of interest to you. Number one, why are we a morning club versus an afternoon club or an evening club? Well, we're a morning club because Villa Park Rotary serves the local living community. And the rule of thumb is, if you're serving the people that live in a community, you meet for breakfast or you meet for dinner. If you're serving people that work in the community, then you meet at lunchtime because they will have traveled to work and they'll be there at lunchtime. So we chose breakfast because one of the three of us, it was Jay Lieberman, was part of an evening club, and he knew just how difficult it was to get speakers to come out in the evening. And given that you need to have somewhere between 40 and 50 speakers in a year, that's not irrelevant. So we meet in the morning. We chose Thursday morning because it seemed to be the best morning for everyone in terms of their work week schedule and giving all of us something to look forward to all week, because those of us that were forming the club love our connection to Rotary, and we look forward to our Rotary meetings. So that's why Thursday morning. Now, how about some of the aspects about the meeting? Number one, why do we sing? We are a singing Rotary club because singing brings people together. Not all Rotary clubs sing, and in fact the club that I came from didn't sing because they felt it was kind of something that older people did. Well, having visited a number of Rotary clubs during the 4 years I was in Rotary, I really came to appreciate the spirit and the joy that I saw in Rotary clubs where people sang. So we made a decision to sing. And if you've attended one of our meetings, you know the joy that we get out of that. So singing is important. Why do we have Happy Bucks? Well, Happy Bucks are an opportunity for people to share things that are going on in their life. And people like to share. Most of the time people are sharing happy things. Maybe a child graduated from school, maybe grandchildren are coming to visit, or maybe people are going or coming from a vacation. Sometimes people share sad things with Happy Bucks as well. And they'll say, well, today I have a sad buck to share. It just shows how important sharing is, and that being part of the Rotary Club, you know that you're part of a community that cares about you. So that's why we do Happy Bucks. How about Secret Greeter? So the Secret Greeter is there because one of the challenges with any type of club activity is you can end up with cliques. And so people walk into the room on Thursday morning and they go and they shake hands with their, 3 or 4 best friend Rotarians, start talking with those people, and there's no intermingling. but we wanted to be sure that everybody was talking with everybody. So we have a secret greeter. You don't know who it is, that's because they're a secret. And we make sure that everybody, when they walk in the room, shakes hands with everybody. And that really helps bring people together. So those are some of the reasons why we do some of the things that we do. So what were some of the early projects? And many of these projects are still ongoing. So right from the very beginning, the Villa Park Rotary Club recognized the need to serve its local community, that being Villa Park, Orange, Anaheim Hills, Tustin, and all the surrounding areas, with our primary focus being as close to home as possible. But Villa Park Rotary is part of Rotary International, and so much of Rotary is exposing Rotarians to what goes on in other parts of the world. And so we have focused locally. We've been a major contributor to the Villa Park Library. We've been a major contributor to all of the schools, from the elementary schools to the middle school to the high school. We've done things to help the music programs. We've purchased books. We've purchased a lot of books for the elementary school. And we've also purchased equipment, be it whiteboards and the like. We've also provided some hands-on work to be able to do cleanup or beautification or whatever the case may be. So schools have been very important. We've done teacher grants. We've also done things at the junior college level. From the very beginning, we've had a scholarship program with Rancho Santiago Junior College to provide scholarship money for adults that are returning back to school to make their lives better. This has been a program that's been going on since we started the club. And then on the international side, being so close to Mexico, many of our programs are focused in Mexico, and we've provided funds to be able to provide eye surgeries to correct cross-eyed. We've also provided funds to be able to build a medical clinic in Tecate. That was a major project that we did with the Tecate Rotary Club. And for many, many years, Villa Park Rotarians, along with other Rotarians, have gone to Caborca, Mexico, to be able to provide the polio vaccine. And along with the polio vaccine, which is plenty good enough by itself, we've also provided for clean water, water towers for a community. Think about that. Think about the difference you make in a community when people have clean water. And medical equipment, even an ambulance. So we are involved internationally in Mexico, and we're also involved throughout the world. We've had programs that have gone on in Egypt. We've had exchange students come from France and Germany and Sweden. We truly are part of Rotary International. We continue on. The club is bigger and stronger and more vibrant today than it's ever been. And individual members of the Villa Park Rotary Club continue to do great things to make our world a better place. Thanks for your attention.